Good morning, Urban Explorers. Boy, I've got a treat for you today. Take a look at this. This is the 0 mile post. The entire 0 mile post. And you can see the part that was underground, which is from that bracket down. And the part that stuck out above the ground, when you could see it down in underground Atlanta, was just that little part at the top there. So let me zoom in here. That's WNA-RR00, which stands for Western and Atlantic Railroad 0 mile post. That was essentially where the city got started. So this is a granite post that was in the ground, and they said 48 inches, and that is every bit of 48 inches underground, isn't it? This is just breathtaking. So it says WNA-RR on this side as well. Let's see. Aha, there it is. This is the other side, which is the WNA-RR. Looks like it's hard to read on that. I don't know if it's 139. I thought it was 132, but that's the length of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, which essentially went up to Chattanooga, or close to Chattanooga, right up where I-75 is now. But boy, it's not gonna lie, it almost brings tears to my eyes to see this thing in its entirety. So this is the artifacts that was moved from downtown near underground Atlanta a few months ago. They moved it down here so that people could see it and enjoy it, and it's really right here, open to you can touch it. Boy, that's something else. I have to say, this is really makes an impression on you. It's a big old chip out at the bottom there where it was underground. Wow, just takes my breath away to see this thing in person. I'm surprised it's kind of here in the open. But anyway, here's the story. I'll let you read it at your leisure. But I'm here to see the cyclorama. It opens tomorrow. They're doing a preview this morning, and fortunate enough to be invited to that. So this room contains the Texas locomotive, which was one of 2 locomotives that were involved in the Great Locomotive Chase back in the day. This is the one that was this was located down at the zoo at the cyclorama at Zoo Atlanta for many years, and it was restored beautifully and brought over here to the Atlanta History Center. Look at this. They painted an infographic on the floor on how the old steam engine worked. This is great. Well, they sure have created a very beautiful space here for the Texas, the 0 mile post, and we'll get a glimpse of the newly restored cyclorama in just a few minutes, and I'll hopefully have some pictures for you of that as well. But take a look at this old steam engine. So that's what would have been, zooming around Atlanta on the belt lines and all through downtown. Back in the day, Western and Atlantic Railroad was the railroad that was commissioned by the Georgia legislature back in 1837 to connect the Georgia railroads, the intrastate railroads, with the rest of the country. And that was done to provide the Port of Savannah with what they call inland reach. And that's really how Atlanta got started. They hired Stephen Harriman Long from up north, the surveyor, who came down and determined that downtown near Five Points was the place to connect those railroads, the Georgia railroads, to the rest of the country. And he drove a stake in the ground, and later they put this 0 mile post where he marked that. So basically you're looking at the very origins of the city of Atlanta here. It's pretty impressive. Just take your breath away. So anyway, stay tuned for some more photos and images of the cyclorama. This is Steve Sines with Explore ATL. There's never been a better time to explore Atlanta.